Hey there, PocketWise Tips family. Welcome back to the channel where we break down financial concepts in the easiest way possible. If you've ever wondered, how do I even start a budget, or felt lost in the sea of budgeting apps and advice out there, then today's video is for you. We're diving into the ultimate beginner's guide on how to build a budget, step by step. So grab a pen and paper, or maybe open up a budgeting app, because we're going to make budgeting feel like a breeze. Let's get started. Step 1. Know your income. First things first, before you can budget, you need to know how much money is coming in. This seems obvious, but you'd be surprised how many people skip this step. Whether you're salaried or self-employed, your income is the foundation of your budget. Look at your paycheck, side hustles, or any passive income streams you have. The key here is to focus on your net income. That's the amount left after taxes and deductions. This number is your starting point. Write this down or make a note on your phone. This is the total amount you have to work with every month, and it's the basis for creating your budget. Step 2. Track your expenses. Now that you know how much you're making, it's time to figure out where your money is going. Tracking your expenses is the heart of any budget. Start by listing out all of your monthly expenses. Don't leave anything out: your rent or mortgage, utilities, groceries, transportation, subscriptions, even that morning coffee you buy. Trust me, it adds up. One simple way to track your spending is by using a budgeting app like Mint or YNAB, but you can also do it the old school way with a spreadsheet or a notebook. The goal here is to be honest with yourself and track every single penny spent. You might be surprised by how much small, daily expenses really add up over time. Step 3. Categorize your spending. Next, it's time to categorize your expenses. Think of your expenses as either fixed or variable. Fixed expenses are things like your rent, car payment, and insurance, expenses that stay the same every month. On the other hand, variable expenses are things like groceries, entertainment, and dining out. These are the ones you can control and adjust. Take a look at your list and divide your expenses into these two categories. Why? Because once we get to the next step, you'll see how this can help you save money and stay on track with your goals. Step 4. Set your budgeting goals. For example, save $200 per month to pay off credit card debt or for emergency. Now it's time to get to the fun part, setting goals. This is where you really start to take control of your finances. Your budget should be aligned with your financial goals. Do you want to save for an emergency fund? Or maybe you want to pay off debt, like credit cards or student loans. Setting specific, realistic goals will give you direction and motivation to stick to your budget. Start small. Maybe saving $50 a month for your emergency fund or setting aside $100 to pay down a credit card balance. Write down your goals and make them a priority. As you go through your budgeting process, these goals will guide how you allocate your money. Step 5. Create your budget. Alright, now comes the fun part, building the actual budget. Start by listing your income, and then subtract your fixed expenses. Once you've done that, you can see how much you have left for your variable expenses and savings. This is where you'll set limits. For example, you might decide that you're only going to spend $300 on groceries this month or allocate $100 for entertainment. Don't forget to build in a little wiggle room for unexpected expenses. Life happens, so it's always good to have some flexibility, but be sure to stick to your savings and debt repayment goals first. The goal here is to balance your income with your expenses, so that at the end of the month, you're either breaking even or, even better, saving money. Finally, the most important step: review and adjust. Your budget isn't something that you set and forget. Life changes, and so should your budget. At the end of the month, take a look at how you did. Did you stick to your grocery budget? Were you able to save? If not, don't stress. It's normal to adjust along the way. Just tweak your categories, cut back where you can, and keep making progress toward your financial goals. And that's how you build a budget. Simple, right? Remember, budgeting is all about taking control of your money so it works for you, not the other way around. If you found this video helpful, Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to PocketWise Tips for more easy-to-follow financial advice. Have any budgeting tips of your own? Drop them in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Until next time, stay pocket wise and keep working toward those financial goals.